right, and we are live. Welcome, Highfalutin Ski Bum Podcast, episode number 189. It is your pals, Mario and Brian. Mario, what's up?
Not much. Getting ready for the big turkey day. A lot of stuff going on these days.
Well, thank you everyone for listening. Check us out, skibumpodcast.com. Check out skibumpodcast.com/shop. Check us out on the socials, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We are at Ski Bum Podcast.
Make sure you follow us.
Make sure you follow us. We really appreciate that. And please subscribe and rate us on your favorite podcasting apps, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify. What else is out there? iHeartRadio, YouTube, wherever you go. Want to give a thanks and a shout out to our sponsor, Quickie Wax, QUICKIEWAX. They're at quickywax.com. They are a Colorado ski bum owned and proud sponsor of the Highfalutin Ski Bum Podcast. So thank you, Quickie Wax.
It's time for Après Today.
All right, with that, let's kick things off the way we always do with the Après Today. Mario, what do you got today?
So, been holiday shopping, stocking up for everybody coming in. And, there's a wide variety of tastes. You got to respect the fact that people like different things that maybe you don't like. So, I got a whole bunch of stuff. And one of the things I got was a Sam Adams sampler pack. And one of the things in there is this Cosmic Sour. So,
Cosmic with a K.
Cosmic with a K. So, I can't even get it straight in the camera. There you go. All right. So it's a Cosmic Sour. This is limited release. So it's a tart and wild ale. So they don't really explain on the bottle like what is in it necessarily. They're just saying, who's got the funk, blah blah blah. They talk about the yeast, that it's
Is it
sour.
cosmic or sour?
It's sour, all right, and it's cosmic. It's kind of got a
little bit of space dust.
Well, no, it's got like a flowery taste. So I don't know if there's berry in it. I should probably look it up.
Would that be cosmic? I would think cosmic would be almost like extraterrestrial. Space dust.
Space
minerals.
Dust. Yeah, well, Space Dust is owned by Anheuser-Busch now, right?
That's true. Elysian. Sellouts. Hashtag sellout bitches.
Sell out bitches. Cosmic Sour Sam Adams. The first thing that comes up for that is, isn't it weird on the search? It comes up as, what are the calories in it? Like, really? You're drinking a beer.
Well, you know what? Like Mick Ultra and all those other beers, that's what their claim to fame is that, hey, we may taste like urine, but at least we have low calories.
It's just funny how they try to brand everything low calories. And so it's only 4.6 ABV. It is like citrusy and a little bit floral and sour. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but I figured I'd try it. It definitely, I don't like a lot of sour beers, but when I do like them, they're like great tasting. This it isn't sweet, which is good. Definitely on the sour tart side, and I guess for somebody that wants something like more like a sweet tart, this is right in that flavor profile. But it's not as sweet; it's just tart. Hey, something for everybody. Maybe somebody will like it at Thanksgiving. We'll see. I guess I could go with some food, and rather than have a wine cooler or something, they could have this.
There you go. It seems like it would pair well with a deep fried turkey, perhaps.
This actually might be good with turkey. I think this would pair pretty good with it.
Look at that.
So, yeah, I wish I was deep frying the turkey. We'll see.
No,
I might just burn it. We'll see.
Well, you never know. In Florida, you can just fill a bathtub full of oil and throw a toaster in there and see what the fuck happens, right?
See what happens. Let it fly.
That's a Florida deep fryer right there.
That's right.
Tub full of oil and a toaster.
There you go.
Nice.
All right, what do you got going there?
I wasn't feeling like beer today. I already feel bloated and fat and depressed right now. Just thinking about what I'm going to be eating this week.
Yeah.
And I was reading an article this week on liquor.com. It was talking about it was like 10 American whiskeys you should splurge on for the holidays.
Oh, nice.
And I saw the list. I'm like, okay, those look fun. I don't have any of them in my private collection at the moment. I can't think of anyone I care enough about to purchase any of those expensive liquors. But I did see a liquor from a company that I like and respect, and know that I did have one of their other beverages in my collection. And it's a company that comes from a town that we know and love. It is from the High West Whiskey Distillery in Park City, Utah.
Oh, I like those guys.
So we were at an event a few weeks ago, and I met Steve, who's the head mixologist for High West. We had a great conversation. Hope to get him on as a future guest because he was a really interesting dude and has a great ski snowboard history and story to go with his to where he is at his career now, which is pretty awesome. And perhaps I acquired a bottle of something that night.
Nice.
And after seeing the Yippee-Ki-Yay on the list, which I think is kind of one of the rarer, and I'm not sure if it's like how expensive it is, but it's definitely not cheap. I decided to break out the High West Double Rye.
Ooh,
which
look at that.
Is a rather tasty little beverage right here.
Nice.
And I have it in my my special Burton cup today as a
cool.
little tribute to Jake Burton, who we spoke about in the last podcast. Rest in peace. And this is a great cup for drinking whiskey, I will tell you that, because no one knows how much whiskey you have in your cup because it is a metal cup for those listeners.
That is cool.
Got one nice big ice cube in here. And that's a rye. So it definitely has more of a drier, I don't know if dry is the right word, but a spicy, less sweet taste than a bourbon. But this one's got some nice flavor to it. Pretty smooth. A little bit of ice really mellows it out too. It can be a little strong. I mean, it's 46% alcohol by volume out of the bottle. So it's pretty spicy coming out, pretty hot.
Nice.
A little bit of ice melting in there, mellows it out. Solid rye. If you're into bourbons, if you like want something a little bit different, want to mix things up, this is not a bad option. So,
I tell you what, I haven't bought bourbon in a while, right? Because I had like a giant handle that my realtor gave me. Then I had another handle of like the Bullet bourbon. So I had the that was the other one that I was drinking forever. It was Woodford.
Basil?
Woodford Reserve.
Woodford.
So they got me a giant one of that. So I was doing that, and then a handle of Bullet, and then I had that other bottle of that one that my dad had. So like I was kind of hitting those, and nobody else is kind of comes over to drink bourbon. Everybody's just beer drinkers. So I kind of chip away at it. So I finally finished like almost everything. I'm like, I gotta up my bourbon collection, because I stocked my bar now. I got my, just the mixers and everything finally again, because I just moved last year. So I got all the bar going, but I'm like, now I'm lacking on bourbon and I don't really drink that much whiskey. So I went out to buy it. I'm like, I think everything went up in the last year, like $10 a bottle.
Things have gotten very expensive. I know.
I was surprised. I was like, I saw like not even full 750 milliliter, like 500 milliliter bottles, and they were like the price that I remember paying way back. And I'm like, wow,
Really?
Yeah. I think it like just because I've been in like this not buying bourbon in a while or even looking at the prices.
Sticker shock.
Looking at them now, I'm like, wow, everything's gone up like quite a bit.
Well, you remember, I mean, before we really started getting into beers, when we used to do our Mount Snow share house, I mean, we used to each bring up like a bottle of bourbon a weekend.
Yeah, we would kill those bottles too right away.
Brew it too.
We were brutal. We were pretty brutal.
We drank that too. Like that house was so awesome that you didn't really need to go out.
Yeah,
and Mount Snow doesn't really have. I mean, it's definitely got some places to go to, but it's not like
not a raging nightlife.
It doesn't have a lot of options.
Yeah, That was a cool house, though.
It was a great house. But yeah, we would just bring our bourbon up. We'd come back after our, we'd do like 1 or 2 beers at the mountain, go back home, have dinner, and then just drink the bourbon all night.
Yep. Well, here's an example. So I'm looking at Bullet online, and they're saying they're estimating average price is about $30 a bottle. I'm like, I remember that being like 24, 26. Four Roses, they're listed at 43. I'm like, I don't remember Four Roses ever being that much. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember my go-to would usually be like if I was like I'm getting something like my high end of normal would be like Angel's Envy. I love that bourbon. And it used to be like you get it like 35 and $40. Now it's like at least 45 or 50.
Yeah, this site I'm looking at is listed as 50. I'm like, yeah, it's just all gone up.
Yeah.
Jefferson's Reserve is at 52. That's pretty crazy.
Ouch. Yeah, it's just getting expensive. I don't know why.
I think there's a big what is it? They
demand?
said the Asian market and Indian market is like huge demand on it now.
I remember that a couple years ago. I don't know if that still holds true today. That's the excuse they're still using.
Yeah. It's like rising gas prices when they start raising the cost of everything. Well,
They never go down.
Gas went up. Gas went down. I didn't see any change in prices.
I'm seeing something is saying here there's a discount code to get $15 off this bottle of Angel's Envy.
God damn, that's good.
Look at that. Oh, $15 off your next order from Drizzly. Use Google 15. Apparently, Google will help you buy bourbon online.
Nice.
So take that for what you will.
Wait, what's that code?
Yeah.
You text it to me.
Drizzly.com. It's Google 15. All one word. It expires in 5 days. DRIZLY. Drizzly.
Get some
Google
bourbon
15.
action going.
I don't know what Drizzly is. I don't think maybe it's a liquor store. Yeah, it looks like it's a liquor store.
I don't like fucking around anymore. I like just buying in bulk. I'd rather buy, instead of buying a bottle here, a bottle there, just get a good deal and buy like 4 or 5 bottles at a time.
Yeah, Drizzly apparently works with your local stores so you can shop their shelves using your smartphone or computer to order beer, wine, and liquor at the touch of a button.
Wow.
You still have to drink it the old-fashioned way, though. Weird, but interesting. I guess it's almost like what's the food thing? Like Uber Eats or DoorDash, but for booze.
They're claiming 1 hour alcohol delivery.
Look at that.
Get the fuck out of here.
And people say that this is the worst time to live in. How dare they?
1 hour alcohol delivery. I guess, yeah. In college, there was one in Buffalo's North Main Liquors that was delivered. And all you do is you get the upperclassmen and be like, can you order me some booze here? We'll get you some stuff. And they would just do this huge order and they would just bring it into the dorms. It was like,
God.
It wasn't even fair. I was like,
Get out the hand truck, right?
Oh, it was hilarious. They'd roll it into their room, and then 5 minutes later, they'd be knocked at their door, and people would be like, all right, you got my stuff?
It's time to party.
And they'd make out like bandits. They get bottles, they get beer, whatever they wanted.
Well, I guess that about wraps up the podcast for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you, everyone, for listening. We really do appreciate it. Check us out, skibumpodcast.com. We're on all the socials, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at skibumpodcast. Send us an email, skibumpodcast@gmail.com. Check out the new swag on the website, skibumpodcast.com/shop. Find us on your favorite podcasting app. Rate us, subscribe, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher. We're also on YouTube and iHeartRadio. And thank you again, everyone, for listening. We really do appreciate it. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Find us at the Warren Miller showings in the next couple of weeks. And we will see you guys next week.
Stay high, stay fluting.
See ya.